Rob Vasquez here, Cap Combat Sports, with none other than DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley, one of the such a highly decorated fighter. I'm gonna let him tell you himself, man, because he's just an amazing person, amazing human being, and a hell of a cook. So, how are you? How are you, man? How you doing, my friend?
I'm great, man. Today is Friday. Just got finished training with these young fighters, man, putting their work in.
Young fighters. How young? Like, so you mean so how old are you now, man?
I'll just turn 47.
Wow, you look great, man, and you fight greater, man. But you are young, but you fight. Like I tell you before, you fight young. You,
Yeah.
that's like it's a difference. But just tell people about yourself, man, because I know so much that I'm probably gonna run on forever about it. So tell people about yourself, the numerous titles you've held.
I've been around the block a couple of times. I fought a lot of world champions. Everybody talk about the favorite one, Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, Zab Judah, Randall Bailey, Ruslan Pavlovnikov, Lucas Matisse, Marcos Madonna.
That's to name a few. Damn.
Enil Julio, Felix Flores. Oh man, Devin Alexander. Been in there with everybody, man. At 140.
Yeah, you have. It's amazing because I was speaking with you the other day. I said, man, you have no more room for belts. You got the photo.
Hey,
Let me. Oh man, what motivates you to keep going, man, at the high level like that?
I know I'm not finished what I started. I know I can become world champion again in boxing, and I know I'm become world champion as a BK fighter. So,
BKFC. You have a BKFC fight coming up in March, don't you? BKFC 16, Biloxi, Mississippi. What attracted you to that? What made you gravitate toward that? And what do you think that you bring to that other people are not or haven't brought yet?
what made me want to get into it was can't get a fight in the boxing ring right now. Before the pandemic, I was trying to get a fight, couldn't get a fight, and just waiting and working with promoters and managers trying to get a fight. They don't want to put their fighter in there with me. They don't want to take a chance at me beating their prospects. It's frustrating. So they came out with BKFC, bare knuckle fighting, and I said I want to try it.
Yeah.
But I had 2 contracts and both fighters pulled out.
Wow.
And the reason is they don't want to fight a dangerous fighter like me.
Very high risk.
Yeah.
High risk for him. Which I don't agree with them not fighting you because it's a different mindset for me. I'm like, yo, if he says he's the best, why not go? But it is what it is. But I'm glad to see you that you're going to be at BKFC. What would you bring to that sport? I mean, it's obvious that you've probably forgotten more about boxing and fisticuffs than most people would ever, come to acknowledge or attain. But what do you bring that you think is going to make you successful in that sport? And I always see you do this: 2 rounds, 2 rounds.
This is the new logo, Chop Chop 2 rounds. And I came up with that because I plan on only going 2 rounds. Everybody I try to get the fight over within 2 rounds. So Chop Chop is going to stay there, but we want to end the fight within 2 rounds.
Okay. That's good. So that means forward pressure and doing what you do. Because I notice that's what you do. You stay there. You know what I'm saying? So you not want to pick up runs. Yeah.
The judges and the fans, they want to see a fight. They don't want to see no one boxing and moving around the ring, which I ain't come to do. And I know Reggie, hopefully he don't come to do the same. So we're going to set it there in close and throw some punches.
That's gonna be great. And oh man, I so look forward to seeing that because the type of fight game is just because I know that you crisp and certain, the punches, the way you throw them. I mean, I've seen some of the people who you hurt, the top. We talked about it, but that that in and of itself, right? A lot of people look at that and they see you, oh, OGs, old heads. You know what I'm saying? People who are a little bit more mature, and that's one for the OGs, the old heads. You know what I mean? Because you're doing like, yo, you like say, yo, man, this guy's doing what a lot of people wish they could. But you know what I'm saying? You know?
On the other side, it's an injury. I may break my hand in the process. I know I'm gonna get cut. I'm not worried about that. So I gotta make sure I'm placing my punches in the right place.
Yeah, it's probably it has to be more precise because there's certain places in the dome that you can hurt your hands easier, right?
You know,
Nah,
me,
nothing up there.
I don't want to target the head.
No,
It's
no,
the
no,
chin,
no. It's
temple,
chin.
eyes, nose, and the body.
Yeah. Damn, man. So, who gave you the name Chop Chop? How'd you come across that?
I was 10 years old. National Silver Gloves. We were in Nashville, Tennessee, and we had just arrived, and we checked our weight that night. We all was hungry, and trainer gonna go get something to eat. He said, "Look, you at 65 pounds, you got to make weight tomorrow. So I want you to eat a salad and drink some water. Don't drink no soda, no juice in that." Went to the salad bar. I had a salad, but I also had a sundae, milkshake, burger, fries.
Yeah.
Went from 65 pounds to 75.
Oh,
My,
yeah.
my trainer said, "You chop that food up. I'm gonna call you Chop Chop from now on." Now up in weight.
I also, well, besides your fighting, I also know that you have Chop Chop's Kitchen, which we'll get into later.
Working on developing Chop Chop's Kitchen, yes.
What's that about? Cause you throw it down, man. I was scrolling, and I seen it, and I was like, I was intermittent fasting, and then all of a sudden I looked and I was like, oh no, oh, let me see what that's about. Then I'm seeing you throwing all this stuff down. I was like, so I had to go and pull out some stuff and dig in. Well, I told you that already, but tell us, what is Chop Chop's Kitchen, man? The What is it that you do?
I love to cook, and I'm always in the kitchen because I gotta eat. I work out. I gotta eat after I work out. I'm hungry. I burn so many calories and sweating so much after the workout. Fighters need to eat.
That's right. That's
I
right.
prefer eating in and eating out. I prefer cooking my food.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. Um, okay. Now you have children. I saw a video of your son, Chop Chop Jr., Little Chop.
Little chop, little chop.
What's
Yeah, I
going
got
on with his training, man? How's he doing?
little chop will be in the gym on the 29th here in
Yeah,
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Yeah, I saw him. I was watching a video with you and him, and it was nice, man. It was nice. And you also have a daughter who they're young, but to see if you want to get her involved in the fight game, right?
Yeah, Mercedes, she's 9 years old. I'm gonna start training her and working with her next week off.
Oh man, wow, that's great to have a trainer, a dad who's not only a world champion, but who has the eye and the know-how and the ability to be a great trainer. So that sometimes that doesn't combine with some people, but man, and to have that they are you, that's a hell of a start to begin with. I mean, that's a great start for a lot of people, man. I was noticing also that BKFC, right? How do you think with some of the rules, it's a little different. It's a fight. It's certain things clinching. There's certain things that's different in boxing. How do you think you've adjusted? How do you think you're gonna make adjustments to that?
For me, they can clinch. You can grab behind the head. You can hold this and work the uppercut. Me being a boxer for so many years, I'm not gonna allow a fighter to hold me and just punch me. That's not heard of. A fighter gonna be able to hold a boxer like this and just throw uppercut. That means he got two hands, I got two hands, but he's holding me with one hand. Now he got one hand and I still got two hands. I have the advantage.
I see your point.
I'm gonna let go with both hands.
Yeah.
You're better off letting go of my head and trying to fight hand for hand. Two hands gonna beat one hand at the end of the day.
Fair enough. Yeah. Because, but like I said, because of your experience, a lot of people haven't had the experience that you have, the world-class experience of boxing, the slipping, the moving, the way you throw that left, I mean, that right hand, that jab. I remember when you caught Floyd with it. I remember when you hurt Miguel and a few other people, but I remember that. But aside from that, you sparring with these high-level people like Floyd and whatnot. As far as like the boxing, I mean, I can't say that too many people would have an advantage over you in regard to that, because I can't say that. But like the rules, now the hands, right? You do so are you training like to condition your hands?
Yes, let's go for a walk right quick. I can show you.
That's what's up.
This wall right here. This is my Chinese ball.
Oh, like the makiwara. Okay.
That's my blood on here from me punching, and it's made out of cloth. And you hit it so much with your bare fist, it tears the skin on your hand. And then we have another one over here. This one. I punches that one also. That's to toughen my hand up.
So you, that was a normal ritual of yours or more recent? Oh, I see. So that was a normal ritual of yours, or that's something that you just added to your training recently?
I added this 2 years ago when I first got into the bare knuckle fighting. Yeah. But we couldn't get a complete fight so I can follow through and strengthen my hands the way I wanted to. So I would have to stop. Once the contract was signed and the fight was made with Travis Thomas, then he said he wanted more money, so the fight was canceled. So I stopped training my hands. My hands were sore for weeks.
Right. So, wow, yeah. What do you walk around at, like right now?
140 pounds right now.
Wow. That's just, you've been like that. You conditioned. It's I mean, probably not only the metabolism, but the training that you do. So you're able to eat probably just about whatever you want because you burn it off. You burn it off.
I work.
And then
I don't burn so much. I just work. I work. I'm in the gym 3 hours a day. And then when I'm out the gym, I'm in the kitchen. I'm still working.
That's true too.
I'm on my feet. Like 17 hours out of the whole day.
What is Chop Chop's favorite food? What is Chop Chop's favorite food?
Favorite, you got to put an S on the end of that.
Foods. What are Chop Chop's favorite foods?
Lamb chop, fried chicken, fresh greens.
Oh, me too. All of that.
Macaroni and cheese, but it got to be made a certain way. So I don't eat everybody macaroni and cheese. I only eat my macaroni and cheese or my mom's, and she's not here no more. So,
sorry. Yeah.
I love cornbread.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to cook myself, but I see when you cook, it's something. It's like therapeutic for you.
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, you there with the music. You know what I mean? You're
Man,
doing your
and,
thing.
and it's I'm kind of frustrated because when I'm recording and I can't post my videos because of the music, the
Yeah,
copyright, like,
yeah.
I
It's
just,
kind of crazy because it's. I mean, it's not you singing it. It's definitely not your music. It gets frustrating. I got you. I got you.
yeah,
That's why with
that
certain
music
things I
just
don't
make me
use.
want to just get down.
When you cook it, I feel you, cause yeah, I get like that myself. Just I'm doing my thing and I'm doing this one and it puts you in the mood, especially like certain types of music, certain genres. What is your favorite genre of music or genres of music?
Oh man, James Brown #1 on the list. That's
Okay,
that. I mean, that's that's the top of the chart.
so that's
James Brown music gets me going,
what music
and then,
puts you in the zone. James Brown puts you in the zone when
oh
you
yeah,
coming out for a fight.
I don't have to be having James Brown coming out for the fight.
No, but in your
Just
head, the music, because like I heard you talk about something with somebody. You said the rhythm, the music. Everybody listens to their own music in here, right?
yeah,
So what music? So. I mean, not so much the walkout music. So you're saying James Brown amongst other things, right? Amongst
yeah.
right? Yeah, man. So wow. So growing up, what was life like? Because I know you're originally from DC, correct?
Yeah,
Washington D.C. Yeah. What was life like over there where you originally from?
I was a great kid, and I love to have fun. I like climbing trees and riding bikes, and I seen a lot growing up in life. I seen a lot of killing. A lot of my friends got killed.
Hmm.
Um, dealing with dealing with that was very hard. Young fighters who had promising careers
Ah,
didn't make it.
and yeah, and you did, and you made so much out of that opportunity. I got you.
Yeah, I never forget the other fighters who was there with me, who worked hard just like I had, but their life was taken away from them.
Hmm. Speaking of some of the
They,
legendary fighters, can I ask you a question? Or I'm gonna
yeah.
ask you about Sweepy, Pernell Whittaker. What
Mm-hmm.
what was it like training with him? What was it like training
Say that
with?
again.
What was it like training with Pernell Whittaker? May he rest in peace.
Uh, Working with Pernell in 1997 was like my mother's favorite cake, the German chocolate cake. It was icing on top of the cake. Just learning
Wow.
from a legend,
Yeah, he was.
watching him and him talking to me, mentoring to me, talking to me about the music, the rhythm. When you in there, how you got to relax and find your rhythm and get in a zone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
It's
was.
very important.
Yeah. So he was instrumental to your career.
100%.
Wow. And I mean, what a mentor to have, man. That as far as like his defense, and I thought that he won several fights that they say he lost, but to me he won them. In my eyes, I thought he won.
Yeah.
But one of the greatest things is to be able to have someone great as yourself to be a product of that, and and
Right.
and I know I hear you talk about several fighters, and I know that you train with Floyd also. Sometimes you sparred with him to get him ready for certain fighters because you're a southpaw yourself.
Right.
So I know one of them being Pacquiao, and I remember you have mentioned Sean Bay Mitchell and Pacquiao, and oh my God, was
Judah.
and Zab Judah. Yeah, and yeah, that was another great fight. But yourself, your career is your journey. for people to understand, because I'm, you know, I'm that bracket, like I'm a little above you in age bracket, but it amazes me the things that you do and how you're able to do it. But then again, it's like, you know, you have that spirit in you. You have a certain spirit in you, and there's something about you that they waiting for you in the Hall of Fame, like you said, right?
Yeah, they waiting for me.
They waiting for you, man.
I'm gonna drop a couple.
But you know what? Nah, man. I ain't getting with wishy-washy over here. I'm not gonna do it. But you deserve all the accolades. And one more thing, we gotta have a cook-off, man. We have to have a cook-off. You know,
Okay.
I said that on your live. Man, I appreciate you, man. I know that you have to your training. You start, you know, and you put in all that time. I appreciate you, man. You one of them people, the living legend, man. The living legend. And I know you're gonna come out with a costume. You don't have to show me here, but I know you have a costume that's gonna be lit. Because you always had, what got you into coming out with them costumes? I have to cover that. I have to cover that.
I got something real nice for this bare knuckle fight coming up. And this is just the beginning, because this is going to get me back into my costume. I got a 3-fight deal with them. So this is just the beginning.
Wow, man, because you always had these costumes you would come out with, and I was like, it's something that's always memorable, because there's certain fighters that have done that, but you always had your own flair to it, and I had to ask you because I just know that you wasn't gonna go out there without a costume, man.
You eventually you're gonna see the shoes light up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give you a sneak peek first of all.
Mm-hmm.
The outfit gonna light up for this one.
Okay. Well, you know, it lights up the way you shine, the way you light up.
I'm gonna make it shine.
Man, I'm happy to be able to speak with you. I could go talking boxing with you forever, man, because I know you know so much, man.
I'm very excited just to have a fight.
Yeah,
I mean, get back there and actually fight again. I'm excited. I can't wait.
And BKFC gave you that opportunity. You know, with the young man Reggie Barnett, another, you know, this kid, he gets busy, you know, and he's very smart. And you had to come to BKFC to get that opportunity, because a lot of other places don't want to give you the opportunity because they don't want that smoke. In my opinion, they don't want that smoke. No, they don't want that smoke. You know, when the old cats they start looking, because now you're gonna tell them, oh man, because you know they look at all the old man. It's no old man. That's all here and here.
Appreciate it.
And you live in proof of that, man. Look forward to talking to you again. Yo, people, you know, you are the pride and joy, man. And the Hall of Fame, man, I can't wait to get there, man.
We'll get another one in a couple weeks before I head out.
All right, my man. God bless, man.
God
bless. Peace out. All right, man. Hey, guys, if you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. See you at the top.